Thinking about buying the Royal Caribbean drinks package, but not sure if it's really worth it? Before you spend hundreds of pounds, I'll break down the new rules, the real prices, and how to get the best deal without falling for the hidden costs. I've cruised with P&O, Princess, and Royal Caribbean, and on my recent Independence of the Seas sailing, I tested the drinks package myself, so I'll show you exactly when it makes sense and when it doesn't. First up, the 2025 lineup. Royal Caribbean offers 3 main beverage packages: the Deluxe, the Refreshment, and the Classic Soda. The Deluxe package covers almost everything. It includes cocktails, spirits, wines by the glass, up to about $14, roughly £11, as well as beers, premium coffees, bottled water, mocktails, and soft drinks. The Refreshment package is the non-alcoholic option. It includes premium coffees, bottled water, mocktails, and unlimited refills at the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines. Finally, the Classic Soda package is exactly what it sounds like. It gives you unlimited fountain sodas and access to the Freestyle machines, along with a souvenir cup to use throughout your cruise. Each package is linked to your SeaPass card and works in most bars and restaurants on board, as well as on Perfect Day at Coco Cay and Labadee. The only exceptions are room service, mini bars, and licensed Starbucks kiosks, where drink packages don't apply. What it really costs in 2025. Prices for Royal Caribbean's drink packages change all the time because the cruise line uses dynamic pricing. In 2025, the Deluxe Beverage Package typically costs between £48 and £85 per person per day, which is roughly $60 to $110 in US pricing. The Refreshment Package usually ranges from £25 to £30 per day, or about $30 to $38, and the Classic Soda Package tends to sit between £12 and £15 per day, around $15 to $18 in US terms. But here's the important part: the price is never fixed. On my own Independence of the Seas cruise, I paid £314 for 2 people. With the dynamic pricing, it works out cheaper to buy before your cruise, rather than waiting to buy on board. Another example of how it varies from cruise to cruise is the current price for my upcoming Liberty of the Seas cruise from Southampton. Currently, the Deluxe Drinks Package price is £48.20 per person per day, which is a 50% saving compared with the onboard rate, and less per person per day than my recent cruise on Independence of the Seas. When and how to buy for less. Royal Caribbean's drink package sales come and go in waves. You'll often see promotions around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and during random flash sales throughout the year. The trick is to book as soon as you see a price you're comfortable with, rather than waiting for the perfect deal. Prices fluctuate constantly, and while they do drop occasionally, they also climb more often than they fall. Once you've booked, keep an eye on your cruise planner or the Royal Caribbean app. If the price does go down, you can simply cancel and rebook. At the lower rate, there's no penalty at all up until your cruise cutoff date. It's one of the easiest ways to make sure you lock in the best possible price. I've seen plenty of passengers wait for a better sale, only to find the price shoots up a week later. By the time they go back to buy it, the deal's gone. So if the number looks fair to you, grab it early and treat any later price drop as a bonus rather than a guarantee. The Deluxe Package rule that catches people out. Royal Caribbean tightened this policy in 2025. If one adult buys the Deluxe Package, every adult in that cabin must buy it. Before, you could ring up and request a refreshment exemption that's now officially withdrawn. For couples where only one drinks regularly, this can double the cost, so factor it in early when you budget. However, if you genuinely have a medical or religious reason, you can still contact Royal, but documentation is required before sailing. What's actually included and what's not? Any drink priced up to $14, which is roughly £11, is fully included in the Deluxe Beverage Package. If you order something more expensive, you simply pay the difference. There's no penalty or restriction beyond that. You'll also receive 40% off bottles of wine under $100 and 20% off bottles priced above that. It's a nice way to save if you plan to enjoy wine with dinner or in your cabin. However, a few things are not included in the package. souvenir glassware, energy drinks, and fresh juice cocktails that exceed the $14 limit all come with a small surcharge. And while drinks from licensed Starbucks outlets aren't covered, you can use your package at cafes that proudly serve Starbucks, such as Cafe Promenade or Latitudes, where the coffee is made with Starbucks beans, but sold through Royal Caribbean's own venues. How many drinks make it worth it? Let's do a bit of quick maths. At around £52 per day, or roughly $66, the Deluxe Beverage Package breaks even at about 5 cocktails a day, or even fewer if you also include bottled water, soft drinks, or coffee. On a typical sea day, that can add up quite easily. For example, imagine this. 2 cocktails by the pool come to about £18. A beer with lunch is around £6. 2 glasses of wine at dinner cost about £16. And an evening gin and tonic adds another £8. That's £48 already. And that's before you've added any bottled water, sodas, or premium coffees throughout the day. On port days though, the value does drop because you're likely to be ashore for much of the day. So it's worth weighing the cost against your itinerary and drinking habits before deciding if it makes sense for your cruise. Where you drink matters. Your drinks package works in every bar on board, and at Perfect Day at Coco Cay and Labadee, you can order poolside, in restaurants, and on the beach, just not at room service or the minibar. I haven't personally been to Coco Cay yet, but Royal Caribbean confirms that the package covers most bars on the island, including the beach bars and pool areas. The only catch is that specialty cocktails above the $14 limit can still cost extra. If you're cruising as a family, remember, you can take one 750 milliliters bottle of wine per adult in your carry-on. That's still allowed. And check your Crown and Anchor benefits. Diamond and above members now get daily free drink vouchers and occasional pre-cruise discounts, which can make Deluxe unnecessary. If you're more about morning coffee than margaritas, the Refreshment Package or Cafe Select card might suit you better. The Refreshment Package covers premium coffees, smoothies, mocktails, and bottled water. And you can always buy the odd shot of spirits to add. It's cheaper, and it keeps you hydrated without that must-drink 5 cocktails a day pressure. So, is it worth it? It depends on how you cruise. On my independent sailing, which had a bit of a booze cruise vibe, sunny sea days, lively bars, it absolutely paid off. The drinks were top quality, service was brilliant, and there's no tipping culture in the UK, so you're not adding gratuities each time. But on an itinerary with long port days, or if you only have a couple of drinks a day, pay as you go will still be cheaper. The simple rule: if you're having more than 4 drinks a day, or you like the freedom of not thinking about the bill, then it's worth it. That covers everything about the Royal Caribbean Drinks Package for 2025. How it works, when to buy it, and whether it's really worth the money. But the real onboard experience isn't just about what you drink, it's also about where you eat. If you're sailing on Independence of the Seas, make sure to watch my full dining options guide next. I'll walk you through every included and specialty restaurant, so you know exactly which ones are worth your time.